When in doubt, blame a Windows update. Yeah. But no, that I think should handle the pressure from the quantum. The reason why I bring it up kind of confusedly is you said we. Like, I'm fairly certain. Is my water physics information not that well known? Like, I know I had presented it in a nice manner, but I kind of thought that because you presented the Quantum Blizzard to, like, the Dwarf Fortress aficionados, right? From what I understood? Surely some of them understood the water physics. I only bring that up because I'm genuinely wondering if I understand what the water issue is. I need this. I need to see the Blizzard cannon. But if you were fine with, if it's able to handle pressure, though slowly, then yes, this should be able to handle it. As far as I'm aware, this should be able to handle like a ton of water. I mean, hell, let's just dump it right here. So we saw it go through horizontally before, across through the ceiling. Range of 7 by 7 by 15 at 7 depth. Yeah, that just injects. Oh, that didn't even spread this time. It didn't spread this time because of what I said. We got rid of the pressure. We got rid of the positive pressure because of my stupid hole down here. That just absorbed all that water. Because the water's coming in all three areas. That just absorbed that giant cube of water. It does work across the whole thing. Holy shit, I didn't think it would absorb the whole thing. I thought that because of the 3 points, there was positive pressure involved. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 by 7, 49 times 7, 350 minus 7? So 343 times 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 15. 343 times 15 is 3,400 plus 1,500. So 4,000, approaching 5,000. Approaching 5,000 individual units of water. And it's gone. This shows 7s for some bits and then it's quickly gone. That's close. Oh, okay. But yeah, no. If this fixes it, I want a footnote. You can still take all the credit for the Quantum Blizzard Cannon. All credit due, because I genuinely still don't even quite understand what it is or how it works. But I want there to be a little thing at the end to be like, BT Dubs, thank you to the strategist for making this not have collateral damage. The collateral damage being my processor. It could be the... Why did my audio stop? It could be the tiniest of footnotes. I'll be fine with that. Why is the music gone? There we go. Gotcha. That's what I'm saying though. If it's just liquids, or not just liquids, but if a majority of the issue is from liquid calculations, the vertical calculation, it's not even like it's, oh, the water goes away faster. The vertical calculations are genuinely a shortcut on the processor. Like it does one thing and it goes, this water is here. It doesn't go, this water has 7 units. The 7 units are higher than the next, because notice it didn't spread anywhere. It never does the calculation for the individual blocks of units. It's just like, all right, this can go here, and it takes them all out in one go as like one mass entity. If I were to recreate it again, but go up like 2 Z levels. So again, couple, like, it'll watch. I'm gonna resume. And it's just, it's not flowing anywhere. It just updates vertically down. So there is like a shit ton less calculations, because until it's done with the vertical step, normally every square would be going is there something close to me? Can I pour over onto something else? Like what we saw over here. Horizontal water has so much more in calculations on your processor than vertical water does. If I do the exact same thing here, it's gotta, if I do it slowly, notice how I'm doing step by step. You see, like here, we have a 5, 2, 6, 4, 4, 1. A couple of them get 7s. That's because it's still having verticals. You'll notice a bunch of them, near the very ends, if they don't get overwritten, it'll be like a 5 will become a 4 and a 1. Trying to see if I can get an update. Right here, we have a, trying to see if 7 doesn't overwrite it. 2, 3, 1, 4, 3, 5. 2, 1, 3, 4, 3, 5. And then that 2 went diagonally. It's like each individual thing has a chance at updating under normal conditions when it's doing horizontal calculations. But if you have the diagonal system, every time it hits a vertical way to do the calculation, the game just goes, all right, I guess we're doing this vertical today. And it does a shorthand of goes, this block of 7 goes here and the low point is here. This block of 7 doesn't go 7, 7, 7 necessarily. Some parts of it do, but when it connects in those diagonals, the last, finally, once it's connected, it goes, oh, this, I didn't mean to drop it yet. This goes here. This goes here. It doesn't go, if that makes sense. It shortcuts all of it. Because I'm thinking what ended up happening is waterfalls, range 35 by 1. I'm thinking waterfalls, like just by existing, probably destroyed the frames when he first started doing 3-dimensionals. So he created a different subroutine to that's like the only thing I can think of for why it works that way. It's a completely different mathematical equation, and it's like way the fuck faster than a horizontal system. Clean map mud. So if you mix those two things together, if you need a lot at once, like I did there, you can drop it on this. There's a good diffusion system, and then you just have it connected to one of these, and that's your drainage. Like, that makes sense to me. I would never not credit you if you... That's fine. But yeah, no. Like I said, there are some more things involved with water physics. But I've got the entire video that handles it. There's also, if you, like, not that you have the time, but for people who watch my stuff, people who are looking through my archives, I've gone in depth through like a lot of explanation of the water physics multiple times throughout my archives. So those can be useful. Hold on. Liquids, range 35, 35, 1, 7 depth. Let's refill the things I drained earlier. All right, we're good. Quit out of liquids. Now, what time is it? It is 8:22. I kind of went on a massive side thing there with water physics and the like. But I've got about 2.5 hours. What are my projects for today that I was needing to do? Trying to clear shit out and get it over here. I was trying to clear things out and get it over inside the artificial dome so that I can start using the place on the right as a barracks. I got your table and chair in. This is completely secure. The area on the left, though, is not connected to the area on the right. This is our big failure point. These two things need to be one thing. And I'm thinking I connect them right here in the dirt layer. This is a very, very long distance to travel. In normal conditions, I would never have quite so much horizontal distance in a base. But as we were doing the Mott and Bailey system, we were going to have this anyways. I'm already fucking it up. I I gotta like back step and then go forward and do a 2 to make sure I get the width right. Now, I don't think I probably don't need to make it be this wide, but I'm doing it this wide because I want the points where the diagonal comes in to be at least 2 wide in case they're dwarves going opposite directions, where if it is narrower, there will be occasional points where the middle point would be only 1 wide, and that's where you can have issues. So I'm just going to do it like this. It would probably be better just to have it be in by 1 on the fat bits to make it just uniformly be the whole way through. But that would require a little bit more, I think, microing of what I'm doing. How far do I have to go over? Oh, my lord. Where would be a good middle point? I think they'd like need to have a way to meet in the middle and then just go vertical or laterally down. All right, so I'm gonna bring this out about 7 more. And then wherever that is, I'll bring it straight down. And we'll see how well that works. The only problem is I lost my count. Like I said 7, and then in the middle of saying the sentence, I completely forgot where I even was. And that looks awful. All right, that looks about right. Maybe a little more. That's not halfway. That definitely does not. It looks like the other way went way further than this one did. But other than adventures in water physics, how have you been doing? By the way, damn it! Did no one shout him out? No one shouted him out, did you? We shouted me out, but no one shouted him out. Formal blizzard. I think we all know. I think we all know about the greatness of the blizzard and how he can be just so damn formal. But if you don't, and you are ready to become a higher grade of being, some would even say a noble dwarf, ready to demand upon others that they serve you, stop by Formal Blizzard's channel. I don't know, I just started trying to run with the formal joke. I think I ended up making you sound like an ass. There we go. That'll get dug through and we'll be good. Our first contestant. Ooh. Who is he? Is it Bob Bill? Of course, now I have an issue where I constantly am draining water off the map, and I really don't need to be doing that unless I'm doing experimentation. I don't want to fry the water again. We've had that issue before. And we may still need to be catching fish here. Liquids, range 25, 25, 1, depth of 0, drain. Build construction wall. I think here would be fine. Jesus Christ, the water comes in off the edge of the map so fucking fast. This is kind of a bad place to do this. So, who is it? Is it someone I know? Well, of course, I mean, maybe it's someone I know. But the contestants are people who have not done Dwarf Fortress, so they're not likely someone I would have heard too much about, I don't think. Let's refill this. Depth of 7. Go. It'll fill itself the rest of the way. Now, also, I've done a lot of hacking and shit. I'm gonna say right now in case it goes unstable on me. Yes, Formal Blizzard has been doing Minecraft recently on Salford Sal's server that she is doing. I think Formal Blizzard did it as well. I think they're joint on. I don't know who did how much of it. Either way, though, Blizzard has already destroyed the server. So if you wish to go live in his world, no, I'm joking. He has. I think the joke that everyone was going with is that he's 720 the end game. So if you want to see the man, the myth, the Ender Dragon Slayer himself. Alright, did this get dug out before? Or, okay. I need to create a new zoom to here. I'm gonna say hotkey 5, zooms here, and this is called connecting. Too big. Con hall? Connecting hall, con hall? Yeah, that'll be the con hall. 720? Yeah, you know, where you jump out and you spin 2 full circles and you shoot them. 720 no scope the in game. Did I not say no scope? Did I just say 720? I think that's an appropriate shorthand, though. I think saying 720 is an appropriate shorthand for 720 no scope. All right, so now we can access the northwestern corner. As ugly as a lot of it looks right now, because what we've done. Oh, they smooth out the top one. They have not smoothed out the bottom one yet. Because the general idea is that we start migrating everyone over here. And it's the military that spends most of its time over here. What I need is a clothing stockpile. Build clothing, not container. P, why did I say build? Container cloth. We'll see how well that does. I've used snowballs and beds to kill the Ender Dragon before. The Ender D. So you better watch out. He's gonna use a snowball to injure D. I saw, it wasn't your server. It was before the stream. I was watching Lunatic on a modded server. And the reason why I bring this up is on the server, someone had tried to set up a farm off of a dungeon. And they'd put in like 7 billion snowmen surrounding, I don't even know what the creature spawner was, but surrounding a monster spawner. It's modded. It was Feed the Beast Minecraft. And it was going fine. And then Lunatic got near it. This horrible idea. And all the snowmen constantly trying to shoot snowballs made him go from like full to no. What's wrong with this era? So of course then he had to go, you know, full old Yeller and kill all the snowmen. It was very sad. Because when you get close, all the snowmen look at you and they're just like, with their stupid jack-o'-lantern faces, they all looked happy, like, did we do good? And he slaughtered them all. He slaughtered the women and the younglings. It was kind of funny. All right, how are we doing on things? Drinks are approaching 10,000. Plenty of others. Have we been making soap? Does my hospital finally say it has soap? Please. Still says it doesn't have soap. How? How do you not have soap? What part of the soap production here, tallow, needs lye-containing item? Make lye. Not being done. I don't have someone with that job. Is that not soaping? I always get this backwards sometimes. No, it's a completely separate skill, lye making. All right, where is the Sutter? I thought Sutters would have had lye making by default. I stopped them short. There you go. Sutters have lye making now. Please, for the love of God, make soap. I'm trying to end the infections. Who is here? No post Leozon has arrived. Maybe I can actually trade with him this time. What do you want of our people? Want weapons. All your weapons. And the jeweler has been taken by a Fey mood. Huzzah. I was just saying to myself, please, oh please, let the jeweler be taken by a Fey mood. He's so destructive. Now wait, hold on, where are they going? Oh my god, it's not secure. I never shut that door from earlier. We still have the one weakness. I never actually shut it off, so they don't even have to use a connecting tunnel right now. He has begun a mysterious construction. So I suppose I could create another door where I do a ladder down, a stair down, over and then back up. We can easily just do a little safety U-bend. That could allow quick transportation. Then lock off the safety U-bend and they would be forced to travel through the connecting tunnel. But they would be more secure. That might be a possibility. I don't see why we wouldn't. God, we have a lot of cloth. I need to start moving all the workshops over. I genuinely want to get most of all the dwarves who have to travel longer to get over here than to be over there, which means I need to move over the stone, the bars, the gems, the jewels, everything. The wood should stay over here because I need to build on the outside. Let's discuss your situation. Merit deserves a reward, and I've come in power to establish this colony as an official land of our realm. Do you have any dwarves to recommend for elevation? Yes. Because they're asking me who we want to be the Baron, right? We're only a barony right now. Why don't we just make our vampire be the Baron? Where is Sus? If we make the Baron be they already keep electing him mayor anyways. If we make him be the Baron, it's not gonna really change much. Like, who really cares what happens with him because he's not gonna die? So we'll be politically more stable. Now we're gonna go with him. We're gonna go with the vampire. That is my recommendation. What do I have of your merchants? Weapons. Just give me your weapons. I'm on top of a skill foundry and haven't made any steel yet. Just whatever. Alright, let's actually set up the trade and maybe we'll get a trade off this time before they leave. And I forget that I wanted to trade with them. Ah, fuck it. Trade all this too. I don't care. It's all damaged anyways. Still... I'll just have the clothiers make more. I think that's why a lot of this is in this bin anyways. There we go. I'll say those. Oh, that chugged them. They didn't like that update. Build workshop. Let's get the clothiers closer to the cloth. Let's get the loom over here, I guess. Someone got dwarf. Who got dwarf? Baron von Susselbach. The vampire. And he's perfect because you can just lock your king in a box. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Grogrin. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Have you been having the tons of fun? $25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're a grease monkey. You're a mechanic. Grogrin. Mebzuth Alathninor, the pretty rock dwarf, has created Gidthorigor Kod Rashgur, a pyrite flask. She claims it as a family heirloom. Gid through Regal, Cold Rashgur, Grasp Controlled, the Blot of Attacking, a pyrite flask, worth 4,800 dwarf bucks. This is a pyrite flask. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of marquee cut pyrites. Well, you know, at least he had some imagination. He went out of his standard way, got different ingredients. He didn't just take a gem, hollow it out, put more gems on it and say, I'm gonna put my booze in this. You know, as long as he's got some originality behind his plans, it's a pretty good thing. Oh, what's that? It's not? Okay, cool, whatever. Heyo, I'm doing a 3D Skydwarf experience. How are you doing a 3D Skydwarf experience? Explain to me this mystical third dimension. This is all real dwarfs know. There are only 2 dimensions plus a Z layer. What is your 3D Skydwarf experience? Now that you say it, I wonder how well VR would work with Armok Vision and using Armok Vision to interact with the game screen. Like you're looking down, you look up, and you're just like, no. I think that might work better with RimWorld, maybe. That would be weird, though. 2.5D. What is this extra 0.5D? No. You must transpose yourself across different realms of Z elevation. It's still 2D. Minecraft, Feed the Beast, Sky Odyssey. Everyone's been doing Feed the Beast. I blame, oh, not Feed the Beast, but Minecraft. I blame Formal Blizzard and Salford Sal. They've gotten everyone all gung-hoed about the Dwarf Fortress scene. What is Sky Odyssey? Explain to me. Because Feed the Beast, I know. I know Skyblock, so I feel like Sky Odyssey is a variant of Skyblock, but I'm probably wrong because whenever I come up with shit, I routinely am. Are they still transferring things, or are they grabbed it all? All right, trader requested. I wish to trade my clothing. I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna get rid of you. I think you down here are part of the leather, so I'm gonna leave that alone for now. I want you guys to transfer everything to the other base. No, it's actually kind of funny. I feel bad about that super long connective tunnel. Because if you think about it, that tunnel is connecting like the furthest points of the circle, and no sane person would do that. The sane person would have just built a diagonal tunnel from there to there. Like 10 feet. I might do that. Use that as a shortcut path back and forth. That one can be done safely. I'll do that. That sounds way better than whatever the hell this nonsense is I just did. What I'm going to do then for that is I'm going to do this as a nice, regular 2x2. Which means I need to channel out a 4x4 to put walls in. I want it to look nice as you go down. We'll go down about 2-3 Z layers, then I'll drag them over. Which means... do there, and then I'll connect those two. Yes, it is. It is modded Skyblock. No Ex Nialo like most Skyblock. Instead, there's chickens. Is Ex Nialo the weird thing with the wood? Where you have to take the leaves and put it in the wood composter to get the dirt? Is that Ex Nialo? I feel like that's Ex Nialo. That sounds familiar, but not really. I did learn from... I forgot his name again. The gentleman I was talking about earlier. How did I remember his name then and then forget it the second time? That they still have Equivalent Exchange. It's just not called Equivalent Exchange anymore. I thought that mod was dead years ago. I thought they stopped doing it. That is Xnialo. Hell yeah. I've got a memory like an oak sieve. Everything gets through, but occasionally you find a diamond. Where are my miners? They're giving water and storing items. Huzzah. All right, let's try this again. DH at higher priority. It's called Project E now in reference to Equivalent Exchange. Yes, that's what it was. Lunatic. That's the person I was talking about earlier. Lunatic, yes. The Feed the Beast mod thing that he was doing on a server with his friends used Project E, but apparently had been like horribly nerfed, so you only got like dirt or something out of it. They didn't want people cheating in or advancing in it. Oh, yes, thank you. Trade. Do the trade. Why are the artifacts here? I'm gonna take off the artifact. Anyone else want to throw an artifact in here? No? Good. And I really like the fact that my artifact has apparently just been sitting outside the whole time. Definitely safe from the enemy. Bronze. Steel bar, I'll take. Spear, battle axe, warhammer, pick. Pick, warhammer, battle axe, warhammer, battle axe. Pressed. Shield. Creams, chains. Basically most of that for steel. Silver. Mace. Hammer. How am I still doing? Probably not well. What do you guys think about that? Oh, for your counter offer, you wanted me to give you a profit of 10,000. What is Lermurmur again? Oh, it's the children's mini forge. No. What I will do is I'll take off a bunch of shit I'm trading to you. I'm not giving you my mini forge. What if I give you a 5,000 profit? There we go, that's what I thought. Same amount of profit without me having to give them the mini forge. Also, can we please bring the mini forge back into the base? Where the hell do these kids hang out? Where do kids hang out nowadays? Kids hang out in the weirdest locations. Where are dwarven childs? Playing make-believe. Yeah, right there is where I would expect a child. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create a stockpile right here. That was not a stockpile. Create a stockpile right here of finished goods. This stockpile is going to only allow, where's quality? Total quality that is an artifact or higher. Please bring the children's toy back into the base. We have made soap, finally. Please bring it to the hospital. Oh no, we've been making soap. Well, then why does my hospital not have soap? It does. I'm just not paying attention. On the bright side, we have soap now. Huzzah. Mark that off the list of the shit I rarely do, but I got done this time. We have soap. Can I make a display stand for the mini forge? Yes. But if I do, the kids won't be able to play with it. And everyone knows what you do with collectibles. You know those really old collectibles that there's only like 3 left in the entire world? Is you get it mint in box and you give it to your 4-year-old child. Because you just take that money and you just piss it down the drain. You didn't need that money anyways. display case requires glass, correct? I believe so. I don't have glass. I'm gonna try to trade for and put in a bunch more of my damaged clothing. See if I can trade for some glass. I know I could probably easily just make glass on this map, but I'd just rather trade for it. Ever find glass sand earlier? I think I did. That's a lot of limonite. Clay. I did not find sand. Huh. How about that? Lignite. No sand. That's good to know. They didn't leave, did they? Oh no. All right. No display stand for us right now. We do not deserve it. Build construction floor. Let's floor that over. Now the interesting thing about Brooks is in the future, it might be the strongest base defense in the game. Because he plans on in the future for the enemies to be able to attack your walls and or dig towards you, if I remember correctly. Was that something supposed to happen like way the hell down in the future? And if you can't dig through a brook, then neither can the enemy. So it should be good. Oh my god, they're filling up that stockpile. Jesus. Cloth. Dress on repeat. Vest on repeat. Robe. Cloak. Trousers. Cap. Mittens. Sock. Shoe. Do one more. No, I'm fine with what we have. Might actually take one of these off, but right now we'll let that be. That way they have stuff to do. I'll have the hollow fault walls filled with magma. I mean, I suppose that works too, but I feel like that's a bit more in-depth in late game. Whereas you can just have your wall be next to a brook. I feel like that'd be easier. Unless the enemy can also channel, in which case you're just screwed no matter what you do. I suppose you could have a base below a brook and then channel to your left and right so the brook drains around you and live perfectly encapsulated by a brook. Why didn't I do that on this map? We have a big enough area. I could have like just dug a base below that and channeled all the sides so it surrounded me. And I could have lived a perfect aquatic life. I should not have told them to move everything over here. This has like done horrible damage to my frames. Horrible unaccounted for damage. Build construction wall. We'll get them back eventually. Wall. Wall. Now I had a thought too. That reminds me. I had thought the other day. Project Zomboid. Do many of you know what Project Zomboid is? And or like the game? Also, by the way, real quick, don't think I don't see you, Barbaderp. I'm gonna create a custom greeting for free just for you to rat your ass out. You angry, angry man. Yes, I do, and I like it. So I'd had a thought. Now this is gonna have to wait a bit. Everything is always waiting until the end of the semester, and then slightly past the holidays because it'll be the holidays thing. But anyways, I was thinking of setting up a server. I don't know how, if there's a way, maybe a mod or whatever, to spectate people, and or maybe just do cheat codes as an admin where I just teleport to where people are to see what they're doing. But I was thinking about like trying to do like a tournament or something on it. I've recently been introduced to Project Zomboid by Shadow Fox, and I was trying to toy with the idea of, I know you can have people do PvP or not do PvP. So my idea or my thought would be to have people go in, say 20 minutes PvE. I go around, see how people are doing or whatever, and then somewhere semi-central, put in like a really good item or something like that. I don't know, but just to find a way to force everyone to PvP, and then have them fight, just fight for my entertainment. I don't know. It was kind of a half goofy thought, but I thought it was a pretty good idea. I was like, well, this seems pretty interesting. I don't know. Those of you who have done the game more, because I've done it a little. I cannot stress how little I've done it. This might be either a completely obvious idea, or this might also be like a, yeah, we've tried that. That shit don't work. Yes, I am talking about the Project Zomboid, and apparently, apparently this has gotten people to be already feeling the competitive spirit. Because I have a sinking suspicion, well, not sinking, sneaking suspicion, that some people are already ready to prove how much more they have played Project Zomboid and are proficient with it. I just really want to see people beat the shit out of each other while I make fun of you. No, not make fun of you. I'm sorry. That sounds mean. But almost like sportscast. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, look at him die. So I was half wondering like how well you can do that spectator mode or anything like that. Like if you could see more information. Like if you could get like a massively zoomed out map, that's kind of the big thing I would like to try to see if I can get on a mod. At least for me, is to be like, oh, look how close they are. Oh, he's gonna die, shit like that. I'm a simple carpenter. Please do not hurt me, good sir. I am but a simple carpenter. I need to get rid of these walls. Not all of them. I need to keep some of them on the left side for support. On this one, to be on the right side for support. So I could channel out the rest of this and then do the tunnel correctly. I think from here, though, I should already be able to connect, right? And I don't have to worry about that weird, super goofy connecting hallway nonsense. There we go. I feel like that's a better connection than what we had. This should be smoother and easier for people to walk around with. Okay, I'm back. T'Chulu, Project Zomboid. Do you know of it and or do you like it? Was playing Minecraft with friends. I highly recommend it. Minecraft? That sounds like an interesting game. What is this Minecraft you speak of? Please, do tell more. Not Minecraft, Mindcraft is okay, but friends are better. Wait, what? What is Mindcraft? Minecraft VR. After playing Project Zomboid, I end up wanting to embark on a terrifying biome with military starting dwarves. Do you feel the need to cause death and damnation amongst your friends and family? But no, if I set up a server, and again, this is not a now thing. This is a bit from now thing. I don't even know if, like, I'm assuming there's like dedicated server things, not just I'm running off my computer. However, ignoring all that, if I set up a server, but people want to do it PvE, PvP, semi-tournament style where you toggle in and out of PvE and PvP, because you want to do teams, shit like that. What would you guys like? Basically, what I'm saying is I should probably set this all up on my Discord, which means I should probably fix my fucking Discord. I think that's what this is all coming down to. It doesn't matter what I say right now. It's all moot if I don't fix the damn Discord. What is Zomboid? It's time to randomly add a new channel. The PvP will be Twitch sniping going on. Well, no. So here's the thing. For what I'm talking about in that, I understand your concern. I would not be directly playing. My thought is, I feel like a lot of you already do it a bit, so I would be narrating is the wrong word. Casting, if that makes sense. That's why I was thinking PvP. You are right, there will be a lot of Twitch casting going on, but this isn't necessarily just for people on Twitch. I'm talking about you guys. You guys. I like tournaments, except for one person. I trust this community not to be asshats, except for one person. It's me, isn't it? Of course you can't trust me not to be an asshat. That's my middle name. RNG asshat strategist at your service. That's what you're going for, right? I'm not even sure how to do this one. Hold on. So we all play a game and you talk over us and collect bits and stuff. I mean, hey, if it works, it works. Well, no, that's just like, I need to learn a bit about it, including the admin tools. That's what gave me the idea is we're having issues setting up the server with me and Shadowfox and so on and so forth, trying to get it to work. And you have all this settings and shit. And I was like, this sounds like it would be slightly decent settings for attorney. So I'd probably be actively involved in it. But it would be like, okay, there's like a central area on wherever, like, let's say everyone's not, let's say Murda. That's the first place I know of. Is everyone spawns in Murda. You can go wherever you want, but say every 20 minutes, there's something in the middle. Last man standing of whoever participated in that one gets whatever the item is, or something else. Again, not completely thought through idea, but I did like how robust the multiplayer settings were, and once you kind of have it going, how easy it is to connect. That I did really like. It is essentially, if you don't know what I'm talking about, is essentially a graphical Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. It's more simplistic, but it is graphical. That's really the easiest way to describe it. Simplistic, graphical, dark Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. I'm still waiting for the day RNG and I go ocean fishing. So yes, that too, that's on my list. I have things like that on the list. I do still have Persona. Welcome back to the stream, One Professor Org. I have Persona 4 that I still need, like, just in terms of streaming things, I still need to stream that. That one was gifted to me, and I was like, yeah, this looks pretty sweet, I'll do it. And then school happened. So as ever, I have ideas and backlogs. So like I said before, any of this is not about to happen thing. This is an idea I was floating in my head yesterday. And no matter what, it's all gonna have to wait until after school semester and more than likely holidays. Twitch casting a session of foraging, and here we found some bottle caps. It might be worth something someday. Shadow Fox is not gonna go fishing.
There's a new baby.
He has quit the game because there's a story. To be clear about that, there's a story about why he quit the game. He quit the game because he doesn't want to do the story. The idea of doing the dungeons and the quests annoys him. If he could just do the fishing, he would. But because he cannot just do the fishing, he will not do Final Fantasy XIV ever again. So he is done. He has quit the game. So alas, you will not go ocean fishing with him. Oh yeah, he got up to the last, before Shadowbringers. He got up to the dude that like start doing spear fishing, and halfway through that he was just like, nah, I'm done. I don't care about any of these people, and I don't care. All I know is they keep talking to me and making it so I can't go fishing, so whatever. So he's not doing that anymore. It's not happening. For now, I'm done figuring out brook mechanics. I experimented about as much as I was going to be doing at that time. I have ideas of things I need to experiment with more in the future. However, that would kind of require me to have a completely blank map and to just screw around as if I was doing a College of Dwarfology video. I don't want to be messing around too much with it on this one. Like, what if I do something wrong and all of a sudden there's no more fish again? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to kill all the fish in the brook, as I seem to do every time. One day Ishtola will love me back. I cute every time Alphino appears. Yes. Yes. Dupe the save? I mean, yes, that's an idea, but I'm not. First of all, it does remind me I should save anyways. I'll chance something goes wrong. Like right now, what would I do? Bring down the game, transfer things around, dupe it, then load back up to just start experimenting? That sounds like more what would happen during a mid-week stream when I'm able to start doing that. It's been Philly's choice to make Alphino an officer, so to speak. I feel like somehow it was Alphino's choice. I feel like somehow Alphino just told everyone she made a decision, and then she was just like, I guess I did. Because that's how everyone listens to Alphino. Don't you remember how we decided to do this for the greater good? I guess? Oh, maybe. Next thing you know, everyone's dead. Why do we do this? Alphino, why do we do this? I don't know. Alphino, this is you. You're the brain trust behind this. Why are we doing this? Oh. Thanks, Alphino. 10 out of 10. Would die to some stupid ass 9 project again. So he's a kid. Alphino's the main character. OBVs, he drives the plot. That is a very poor way to describe that. That implies like he's steering, like he drives the plot. No, Alphino is an obnoxious person who's like crawling around on the floorboard, and he just every now and then holds down the gas pedal. He doesn't drive the plot so much as he propels you headlong into the plot with no rhyme, reason, or thought for safety. He does not drive the plot. His bad decisions and their consequences drive the plot forward. Exactly my point. He's not steering anything. He's just applying gas to the fire and watching everyone burn. I see we're coming up on the end of the hour. So for those of you who are watching this after the fact on the YouTube archive, thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys next time.